think, but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you just have to see the fundamentals of our love tonight. Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like a movie, my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quality, it hasn't got the right to keep, but it's a vibe. Killing time, we got nowhere to be. You sending messages I can't ignore. No contemplating, coming close to me. I'm bored at home, can't leave the house no more. But I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm losing my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quality, it hasn't got the right to keep, but it's a vibe. You, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quality, it hasn't got the right to keep, but it's a vibe.
Joker takes a snap. Ball pitch out to number 28. Monty Joker on the right side.
Go, Monty, go, 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 go!
He's got green grass in front of him. He's at the 5. Touchdown.
Woo!
Bada bing, bada boom. Get over here. Get out of here.
Good afternoon, guys. How y'all doing? It's been exactly a week since I was here. Took a little time off, got some stuff done around the house, and tried to stay out of the bull crap, right? Thank you, Truth Hurts. I owe all that to my husband. He's my buddy. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for him. He puts a lot of heart and soul into his production of what I put out to you guys. So, you all know I've been in chats and talking to you earlier today over in Southern Girls why I've been moving my lives around trying to avoid the bull crap. And I thought, okay, I'll come live. Why not? So thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're here. Good to see you here. So in some of the things that we've been doing this last week has been I've posted some of it, most of it. I went and got some plants and I'm putting them in pots. And when I've got them, when you're decorating a yard, you've got to okay, maybe I'm going to use this pot. No, maybe not that pot. Maybe I'm going to hang it. So before I actually pot it, I got to figure out my placement, and it's been raining so hard here. My plants have gotten wet, which has been good, but now the weather is clearing up. It's time I need to decide where I'm going to pot them. Where I'm going to pot the plants. So anyway, been doing that. And then one of our oldest kids, who's an adult, needed rides to work while his car was getting repaired, I think. And then he had a plane to catch to go see his girlfriend. And so we were doing some taxi service for the older kids. And, even though they're adults, they're still our kids to us. And when they're here, we sure like to spoil them, no matter how old they are. It's always good to have them around, and their sense of humor. We really enjoy all of our kids, and we're a blended family. He brought some, and I brought some, and it's never been a dull moment. And now that there's just one left at home now, it's really been hard. The empty nest syndrome has been crazy because, like, we even employed some of them when we had the car lot, and when you see them every day, and then you go to not seeing them but at holidays, that's hard. So if you haven't called your parents and they're still around, call them and tell them that you love them, and don't take the time that you do have with your folks here for granted. Because it was like 1 minute my mom got the diagnosis of cancer, and it wasn't 6 months to a year she passed. So a lot of trips to town where I wished I'd stopped by and saw her. Now I can't. So don't put those visits to your folks off, or those phone calls to your folks off, because it goes by quick. Just think about where you were 20 years ago. 20 years ago today. That wasn't long ago. I remember it, and it feels like it was just yesterday. So 20 years goes by quick. That's my 10 cents for today. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. Um, Truth Hurt says that's what I'm doing, working on my plants that desperately need my attention, where I've been gone so much from home. And I love plants. Hi, Gypsy and chat. Good to see you, just listening. Can't see at the moment, but I'll try to get back. Okay. There's King of the Streets. King. Good to see you. Hey, Amzy, good to see you. I think I've got you modded on your other channel in here. I do have the other channel modded. Yes, and life can change it. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, plants to me is like therapeutic, but it's also creativity, a way for me to let out some creative energy, and where I haven't been going live. And my thought process will go one way in the morning, and I think, oh, I want to talk about Warren Jeffs and the Branch Davidian connection. And then shit happens throughout the day, and you say, no one's going to listen to that. No one's going to be interested in that. So I cancel it. And then, oh, I should talk about David Koresh and the Branch Davidian and how it all began in light of the Vallow case being a cult doomsday uh, killer there. I thought, well, no one's going to come because there's so much drama going on, and I'm not a drama channel. Not going to be a drama channel. It's ridiculous. Okay. So, and I think everyone knows that, uh, I just, I try to cover issues that come to my mind that are weighing on my spirit at the time, and just pass that on to you guys. And, you know, um, theorize, sleuth, debate, argue, whatever. But I think that that's food for thought, right? Our brains need stimuli that isn't hogwash garbage. I mean, we have to like put some good in there too, some deep thoughts by Gypsy. I don't know. I can't do the Jerry Springer thing 24/7. I go brain dead, and I have to like go somewhere else for my brain food. So I started thinking about the drama that is happening and how poor it is in comparison to Luke and Laura on General Hospital, and how, wow, that was some good acting, good social issue storylines that didn't cross lines, and no one was getting hurt in real life. So I went back to watching old episodes of General Hospital with Luke and Laura, and J.R. Ewing and he was back with Sue Ellen. Now those were good dramatic scenes. Um, anyway, to me that's good drama. Everything else is just gossip. Hey May, good to see you. Yeah, there you go. I should do both. Should do both while I'm thinking about it. So sometimes I don't check which one I'm on. Um, I think they're saying hey. The only ones that survive here at my place are orchids. Ooh, I love orchids. They're gorgeous. I cover drama. I try not to get involved though. When I start to get involved, I start covering true crime. There you go. I have to though, Amzy, even if they stop watching, because my brain just I can't just do 24/7 drama. My brain is just like I got to talk about real stuff, like thought provoking things, I can't just let go. Well, he said, she said, I'm great, you suck. He said, she said, I'm great, y'all suck. He said, she said, y'all, I, y'all all suck, I'm great. Y'all all suck, I'm great. Y'all all suck, I'm great. Okay, that's the end of the live. Now, tomorrow we're going to go over everybody sucks, but I'm great. Everybody sucks, but I'm great. Okay? Y'all be here for that. All right? Yeah, boy. Yeah, that's why I go back to true crime and social issues is because, how many hoot nannies are there going to be in the trailer park tonight? I mean, even in the trailer park, we start shutting our doors and windows and turn on Oprah. uh, that was a joke. Yeah, I like documentaries too. I like documentaries too. Real stuff, true to life stuff. And also like the true crime docuseries, You were so right though, Gypsy. It's the same old day. That's right. Everybody sucks but me. Worship. Everybody sucks but me. Worship. Everybody sucks but me. Worship. Good night. See you tomorrow. That was a great thought provoking show that moved social elements on the planet today. Sorry. That's just sort of my spiel. Hey, nothing against people that like that kind of thing. It's not me. I have ADD, man. I gotta talk about other shit. I can't do the brainwashing stuff. I was never good at Scientology. I was never good at Satanism. I get bored. I gotta go. I gotta beat my feet. I gotta see what else is out in the world, and I don't always trust you. I had a paranoid schizophrenic mother. I was raised not to trust. So I will go listen and find out for myself. Tough shit. I don't take your word for it. I go find out for my damn self. And you can call it flip flop, whatever the hell. You're what made me flip flop when I found out, shit was going down. I don't think I want to be here anymore. I see shit going down. It's like, yep, I gotta go. Check please. Check please. That's all I did. Was ask for the check and bounced. Beat my feet. I didn't think anybody watched me. Didn't think anybody knew who I was. Make up your mind. Are people going to notice or not? Thought nobody was going to notice. Nobody knew who it was. Now I'm the mastermind.
Oh, yes. I will bring all the mods with me. Oh, yes. And we will bring them down.
Okay. Yeah, the FLDS, serial killers. Yeah, actually, everything. Exactly. Yeah, the real stuff. Thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you still being here. My voice is different. Is it my new mic? I have a new fuzzy thing for my mic, too. Do I sound like a DJ? I always want to do Delilah. She's like the DJ chick who comes on with the you can call in request line. That's what it's called. Request line. And she talks really low like this. Good evening. Welcome to Delilah. Y'all know her? I like big butts and I cannot lie. That's for you, May. That green butt's for you. You make everybody happy. Just being in chat. I did too, man. Yeah. She had the best voice for, I wonder what she looked like too. And she told the best stories. Good evening with Delilah. Truth hurts. I was setting up my AdSense and stuff this afternoon because I finally went and got my bank account and all that stuff done like I was supposed to do a month ago. I'm so lazy. Anyway, so I finally went and got that done. And it was like I'm only so many hours away of doing a live to like get a check finally. And I'm like, if I had kept going live all week and not gotten discouraged, I'd be right on track. But I gotta quit doing that. I gotta quit letting other people affect my mojo. I gotta keep my mojo rising and not let them get in my mojo. Right, y'all? I subbed yesterday and I thought I'd stop in and say, hey, Fiffles. Glad you're here. I usually see you over in your neck of the woods over there. Good to see ya. Mr. Mojo Rising. This is May's butt. We show it just to make her feel good, and it tends to make us all feel good, so I show it. Hope that does not offend the green butt. She said, yes, keep your mojo going, even if you just come live for a few minutes. Yeah, and like when I'm not feeling like doing the hair and makeup, because like right now, I really need to touch up my gray. And so that's why I'm not on camera. It's like, wow, I really need to do my gray. I'm going to be that little old lady in church who's like 105 and she still has black hair. I'm not going to age gracefully at all. Nope. I'm still 16 in my head at North Forsyth High School. Shetland Drive. Can't help it, man. I just embrace my arrested development. I just embrace it. When I'm fighting with my husband, it's like, stop acting like you're a teenager. It's like, but I am. I am. I'm only 16 emotionally. I'm emotionally stunted, man. No, kidding. Probably. Who the hell ain't though these days, right? That's right, May. Your butt makes us all happy. Seriously, there's nothing wrong with that, right? If it makes us all happy, making you happy makes me happy. And, on that note, I will never have y'all spy for me. Please don't ever send me screenshots of people hating on me. Coming from the entertainment industry, you learn never read your bad reviews. There's always going to be a paparazzi out there. There's always going to be people that don't like you. And I say to them, get in line. It's long. I hope you brought your tennis shoes, maybe a yard chair. Get in line. There's lots of people who hate me. I stand for something in life, and people hate me for it. And I don't really care. I probably don't like them back. So, you know, there's a Christmas card stamp I don't have to use. So save that Christmas card. Save the Christmas card stamp. And okay, go ahead and hate me. Having haters is, well, how was it No Fear put it the other day? He goes, if they hate me, they ain't borrowing money off of me. That's perfect. if they hate me, they ain't borrowing nothing from me. It's like, exactly. Piss them all off come payday. Then you then you got all your money to yourself. That's good thinking. Okay, so right before payday, get everybody mad at me in the house. Then take off right into the mall. Fuck all yins, I'm going to the mall. I'll try that. Thanks, No Fear. Wise words from No Fear. Truth Hurts says, I don't care who hates me either, but I can't stand someone pretending to like me and then talk shit. That's frustrating and I can't stand it. Two-faced, 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 two-faced people. I'm pretty sure if I don't like you, you know it. And so when you read anything I've said about you behind your back, don't be shocked because you kind of know it. Right? So I am with you 100% on that. If you don't like someone, own it in public. You know? Own it. And if you're going to be a jerk, own it. Okay, I'm a jerk. We're past that. And everybody's gone through narcissistic 101 psychology class. Okay, everybody knows what gaslighting is now. Everybody knows what, scapegoating is, shifting the blame, pointing the finger, guilt tripping. We know that modus operandi. We know that. Okay, we've seen it. We know it by heart. So stop thinking you're gonna get away with it because in 2023 we all know what you're doing. So it does you no good to be a narcissist in today's time. We know what you're doing. and you're gonna get called out on it. So just stop it. And if you're a jerk, say, okay, I'm a freaking jerk. I stand by being a damn jerk. If you're a bitch, stand by being a bitch. You know? Uh, and if you're a gossiper, stand by that. That's mental illness. I Googled the definition and why it is a psychological, it's like a mental illness. Gossiping. It's a characteristic. I've posted it. If you don't believe me, just Google it. Just Google it. Is gossiping a mental illness? Just Google it. Google it. And it's not normal social behavior when we're talking about normal civilized psychology in a social setting. So, I'm bona fide on paper crazy. So if I gossip, there you go. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Uh, I am bona fide on paper crazy. What is it? They say I'm yeah, bona fide. Um and Soggy Bottom Boys, what was the name of that movie? I'm a man of constant sorrow. I've seen troubles in my time. She said, yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. You're right, May. I rarely hate anybody. And that's the truth. Like even like my first husband's they're divorced now too, but when I got divorced, he went back together with his first wife. He remarried her. Married the same woman twice. And even when we were fighting, I didn't want to be fighting. I wanted to get along. I wanted to get past all the jealousy and all the sanctimonious, narcissistic, immature bullcrap that we all partaked in. Yeah, we were in our 20s and we were, doing the best we could. But even when we were fighting, and I do mean throwing mud in each other's faces, sometimes literally, um, I didn't like it. It didn't feel good. I grew up in a house full of chaos and yelling and fighting and violence. And I remember my little boy telling me one time that when Sissy got in trouble, he wanted me to just hug her. And that put it in perspective that children don't want to hear other children get in trouble, get yelled at, even if they did something wrong. It makes you feel bad when you hear all that Do y'all remember Sam Kinison? Do y'all remember him, that comedian from the 80s? And that was like his act was to scream into the microphone. Yeah, I agree, truth hurts. It reminds me of like cackling old women from church. And I hate to put it in that setting, but it's the truth. How, every fellowship hall had those gossiping women who knew every little thing that was going on in everybody's house. You didn't need a paper. You just needed to know Gladys up the road who had plastic on all of her furniture and plastic going down the hallway. Plastic runner. Good Lord. You're that worried about getting your shit dirty. I mean, like living like boy in the plastic bubble. There might be some OCD going on there. If your furniture and your carpet all has plastic on it. When does the plastic get wiped down? That's what I want to know. Is someone coming in with like, tanning bed cleaner wiping everything down? Who's cleaning the plastic? Are we just assuming the plastic's clean? Are you wiping it down? Oh, yeah, I hate hating people. Hate hating people. Was that funny? Oh, let's see. Boy, when they do the yard work around here, it really gets sinuses going. How about y'all? Get the plastic on the couch for God knows how long. It used to make me so mad. That was our neighbor Gladys, man. Mm-mm. I wanted to know how she cleaned the plastic. I had the best weekend. I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. Oh, that's great. That was you got your bike. Did you go for a bike ride? Sarah, tell me she can't come. Let's see. Things that can like occupy your mind when you're a housewife. Going to buy a damn mop became like a major purchasing decision. I see these people that have like the mop where you put the wipey thing on it and you clamp it down and then you use it on these hardwood floors that aren't really hardwood floors. They look like faux hardwood floors, which means they're probably linoleum, maybe. I don't know. Uh, but I don't feel like it's getting it clean. So we were really wanting there's this industry for the blind here in my town, and they make mops, believe it or not, and they are awesome, and they're sold to corporations, for their janitorial services. They're like that, like industrial type. And we had one of those years ago, and the mop thing, a squisher thing, Bob, that's on the wheels. You push it around. It's got the water that you squish the thing in. And that was awesome. And for whatever reason, it got left behind during a move. And so now that we're in this place and it has those areas again where I need like a really good, not a little whooshy mop. I need a good mop. A good mop. Not a little whooshy mop, but a good one, right? So chaotic to see you. Talking about mops. Um, but yeah, I mean, little things like that can like, if you're, like me, um, you don't want to have to like go through this process more than you have to. So I'm like, man, good to see you, chaotic. I want to find one of those mops again, and we, of course, we wound up going to the Target and then Walmart. Well, first it was Dollar General, and it was like, nah, those are too chintzy, right? That's never gonna do the job like I want to get it done, right? But you saw a lot of those with the little whooshy mop. That's just for like, I don't know, who uses these? How are you like really getting it scrub and clean with a wipe? I mean, I don't know. I just couldn't get into that. So we went on a mission to find the real yarn type mop. I love that. Absolutely. We have a lot of that here where I live. Um, there's like bluegrass, I mean, rock and roll too, but I mean, I really like going to hear live bluegrass just because I'm from the South. And the bonfires, outdoor concerts, that's the way to spend your summer if you're in the South, man. I love that. Hmm. Yeah, no. Well, my husband will do it for me. It's just I want to, you know what I mean. We want one that's gonna like get it all slathered up good. And get all that bacon grease off the floor, right? Let's get it all slathered up good. Mop that floor. Excuse me. I agree, Piffles. That sounds cool, chaotic. I think I know what you're talking about, like a steam cleaner for your floor. Oh, and some other stuff I did while I've been on hiatus was I watched some Martha Quinn MTV video marathon. It was like, oh my god, there was like Culture Club. Um, y'all remember "Been Around the World"? Nah, yeah, yeah. I can't find my bed. There was, and then relax, don't. And then there was like safety dance, and it was like, oh my god, I was like 16 in my head again. I broke out my leg warmers and threw my hair up in a ponytail, and I was like Molly Ringwald for about a week. To me, that's fun. Just see, you was sounding a little excited describing that, slathering up the floor. That's funny. Get all slathered up good. Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh man, y'all make me laugh. I'm so glad I came live. Man, I gotta get out of my feels, quit worrying about what people are gonna say or do to me. Right? Y'all remember when people used to egg your house when you were the bad person in the neighborhood for that week? Your house got egged or rolled. Um it seemed like there was always somebody's house in my neighborhood when I was growing up. We lived in a big development. Hey, Scapegoat, good to see you. Okay, chaotic. And it seemed like there was always somebody's house was getting egged or rolled. And it's like coming out in these streets, it's like, am I going to get an egg thrown at me when I peek my head out? Right? Is it safe to come out? Splat. Right. Oh well. I'm glad y'all are here. I have one of those steam cleaners. They're great. You can clean so many. Really? I'm interested in this. Now, does this steam your clothes too? Would this steam my clothes too? Good to see Scapegoat. Scapegoat. I try to tag you and stuff, and I must not be using that little icon first. I try to. I've missed you too. I missed you too. I have. I watch you. I've been watching you. I even watched your troll. She just like shows videos of you. I'm like, oh yeah, there's Scapegoat. Thanks. Thanks for the reminder to go watch her. It's like they can come in handy. Stalkers can come in handy. You know, if you have a stalker, that you'll have help if you get a flat tire. Look at the positives, right? Look at the positives. My daughter has one. It really makes her feel really. I'm gonna look into that. Yeah, so having a stalker can come in handy, right? They can also hold the groceries while you try to find your keys. Oh wait, he's got a key. Never mind. Stalker's already got a key. So you never have to worry. Today in Southern Girls, and we were all apologizing. It reminded me of that scene in Billy Madison when Billy Madison calls up this guy that he had always picked on and bullied in school. And the guy's living in his mother's basement. And he has this list of people to kill. And Billy Madison is on the list. And when Billy Madison calls him on the phone, he says, "Hey, dude, I'm really sorry that I ragged you so hard in school and bullied you, man. I'm sorry. I hope that we can get together sometime and we can put the past behind us and we can get to know each other." The dude says, "Yeah, sure, Billy, no problem. That'd be great. Okay, bye. See ya." And then he takes lipstick and he marks Billy Madison's name off the list of people to kill. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good cinema. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? The movie Billy Madison with Adam Sandler. He's funny. Funny. So again, Scapegoat, when you get a hater, don't look at it as something bad, right? You know, you're getting viewers from it. People are finding you. And they're going to like you. They're going to love you the minute they hear you, the minute they see you. They're going to love you. Every time I get incense sticks, they don't want to stay lit. They must be getting damp. They smell so good. Do y'all like incense sticks? That's a chandelier he hung for me. I think I need to lower it. I think it's too high up. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it's too high up, isn't it? It's way too high up. I'm gonna have to lower it. But isn't that cool? And we found that painting. You can make out what it is. Yeah. It is, isn't it? We found it picking. It was free. We found it all picking. Yeah. It was someone going off to college. Their little girl had emptied out her bedroom, and so we got the chandelier, we got the painting, we got lamps. Um, yeah. So yeah, it is pretty. I can show you again. Okay, I've got the switch to the light here somewhere. There's a switch that changes the lights. Let's see if I can. Uh, I don't know how to do it. Can you see it? Check this shit out, man. Isn't that awesome? I could hear him in here giggling when he was hooking it up. Now I know why. Yeah, so see, I gotta dye my hair. That's why I don't have the camera on me today. All my white is showing. Yeah, so that's what we got picking this week. Have you got the other lights off? Which other lights? On my C and my yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I've got a skylight in here. Yeah. I want to lower it so it's over the painting more, I think. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I bet it will look good at nighttime. Yeah. So you see why I've been busy. That could keep me busy for hours playing with that thing. I've been handling important business. No, she just got a new light set for her chandelier. Yeah, so yeah, that's my honey. He ain't heavy. He's pretty handy to have around. Hell yeah, free is good. Free is good. I was at a little place in the woods for lunch all by myself and loved it. Oh yeah. I love it, especially if you're yeah, in nature, absolutely. I could get lost. Just, taking it all in, right? Oh, did you really? Oh, I can't wait to see him. You never know, you might see Bigfoot. It could happen. could happen. I believe in Bigfoot. I believe in Bigfoot and wallpaper and carpet and the mall. Damn it. These are my belief systems. We rode by our mall this weekend to eat dinner, and it was packed. And I said, "Oh, do I videotape this? This is beautiful." They use our mall. Our mall's awesome. And yeah, there's been shootings there, so what? There's been a shooting at my next door neighbor's in the middle of nowhere in Yankton County. So show me where there ain't going to be a shooting. I'm not going to let that keep me from going to the mall. Totally 80s chick here. So, gotta go to the mall. Gotta see what everybody else is wearing. Right. I love them all. I don't like getting out, going in a store, then coming out, getting back in the car, then coming out, and then getting wet. Let me go in the mall and I can spend hours going from store to store to store and talking and people watching and getting a little something to eat here and getting a little something to eat there. And before you know it, I've been at the mall all damn day long. Give me my mall. Yeah, so shootings are not going to keep me from doing what I love to do. They're not. It can happen anywhere. When it happened to my daughter, I froze. I did. I froze and was terrified to let my kids out of my sight, and just totally paralyzed with fear. And then it was like we moved out into the country. And I mean, we were literally in the middle of nowhere. And somebody rents a trailer right next to us, and there's a shooting. So it's like, it doesn't matter where you are, it's people's morals and laziness. When I say laziness, they're too lazy to get out, button up their shirt or their pants, and put up their dukes. I'll just put this bullet in here and I'll just shoot them. I'll just shoot them. I don't feel like it, so I'm just gonna shoot them. I don't feel like. And then I gotta put on my tennis shoes. No, I'll just shoot them. It's laziness, lazy fighting. Isn't it? It's like lazy fighting. Back when I was like in high school, I remember some people would have an argument breakdancing, like at the club. If there was, no, I can do better than you. No, I can, one up you. And when the dude did a walk up on the wall flip, okay, guess he won. And it was over. The fight was over. I don't know. Or there was like just knockdown, drug out fights where guys were doing, a roundhouse and stuff, or they were using nunchucks, or they had what was that, brass knuckles, but they didn't have weaponry, for God's sakes. They just, to my opinion, it's like they're more of a girly man these days. They're not like prompt you up. They're not. Laziness. Laziness. And I remember, being like 9 years old, guys would start working out in the gym. Do you see guys really working out in the gym in like I guess that would be more like, no, that's younger than 10th grade. Let's even say 10th grade. Do you think most 10th graders work out at a gym? There's so many brutal hoods around. Yeah, why can't they just fight like they used to fight? Why does it have to be like weaponry? You know what I mean? Why does it have to be that serious? I love farmers markets too. You must be out in the country too, where there's a lot of produce and stuff. Thanks for coming. You know, when Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley, when someone wanted to fight, he would go get Fonzie, and Fonzie would put his dukes up. He didn't go get weapons. He showed up in his leather jacket and his, fists. What happened to hand combat? I live in a city with over 450,000 people in it. Wow. Wow. Hmm. Are you in Canada, Scapegoat? If you are, I'm going to see if I still have this. You'll laugh. Do I still have it? Do I? No, I don't have it anymore. I had a video of Trudeau. It was hilarious. You grew up in Ontario. I love Canada. I love Canada. I sold franchises there. It was part of my territory. And Toronto, I went to several trade shows there, and stayed in downtown Toronto. And I mean, I love the shopping there because I always had more money in Canada than I did in the U.S. So, and then there was like all these shops that were right there next to the convention center where I had to work. And I got to go shopping, and I was like, "Oh my god, I've got more money than I thought I did." I was in mathematical hell in Canada because I'm terrible at math and I don't know the metric system or any of that stuff. So, or the conversion rate, especially off the top of my head. So it just always felt like I was richer when I went to Canada. um, they were automotive. I can't say the name of it, but because of a non-disclosure I signed. But I sold for them for years and loved going to Canada. Everyone was so nice. And like I said, Toronto was a great city to shop. Yeah. Have you got a link? We can continue a fun chat. I'm not going to stay much longer, but I'll definitely come back tomorrow and you can come up and we can. Oh, and I'll upload that. You'll laugh. It's true. It's Trudeau being asked a question about Trump and he like doesn't know what to say back and there's like dead space for a good 2 solid minutes. I'll do that tomorrow. But yeah, definitely watch for my live and I have to admit I think he's cute. I mean, I know everybody hates him and all that kind of stuff, but he's very handsome. Yeah. I thought it was kind of cute when they were saying that Trump's daughter had, a crush on him, and I thought I would find it difficult to look him in the eye. I'd be like, "Hey, how you doing? You don't find him handsome at all, really?" He has so many different looks, though. He has like the clean cut look, and then he has like the skater boy look from when he was younger, and then he has like that period where he had the long hair, and then he had like those modeling pictures. He can look so different. You don't think so? Who do you think is handsome? Who do you think is handsome in politics? That's hard. Well, what about what is his name in Kentucky? He's a doctor and he's a senator. What's his name? And he's always calling Fauci out. I think he's handsome too in politics. The hell's his name? Paul. Is that his name? Rand Paul. All right, I'm gonna head on off of here and we'll hook up tomorrow. I'll have some funny stuff and we'll hang out. Okay? All right, well, I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for coming.
Life is harder than I like to think, but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you just have to see the fundamentals of our life tonight. Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like